Face the Nation host and CBS News political director John Dickerson is here. Good morning.
Morning, Charlie.
We want to talk about Joe Biden, but first about Benghazi and Hillary Clinton today. What might we expect, and what are the stakes for her?
Well, I mean, imagine a day full of dental surgery where you have to keep smiling. That's her task. I think what to watch for is that one moment Nancy mentioned, which is going to be a full day of testimony, 4 rounds of questioning, and she has to basically be calm and measured throughout so that there is not a moment that's going to lead the evening news that's going to show her losing her cool. She needs the opposite. This is her last big obstacle in the month of October.
What was at the heart of Joe Biden's decision not to run?
Well, I think at the heart of it was somebody in June said this is going to go till the bitter end. This is kind of the way he makes decisions. So the heart of it was the emotional reaction to his son's death. And then I think at the very heart of it was he just couldn't pull it off. Hillary Clinton is a formidable candidate, and to raise the money and to put together an organization in the thick of a campaign, just too difficult for him to do.
But on Tuesday, he met with his political advisors. And so there was a question, can we raise the money in time? And I think there was my understanding is there was a question about whether they could actually put the fundamentals in place.
They could actually do it. That's right. I mean, whether you could just do the nuts and bolts of running. What they knew is even if they could do it, it was going to be really hard. And it's very hard to build a campaign while you're running a campaign. Campaigns that have tried to do that have mostly failed in the past.
He said yesterday that he simply ran out of time, but a lot of people are wondering, was that the real story? Does his decision to drop out give Hillary Clinton a clear path to the nomination, do you think?
It would look like it. I mean, she has got a lot. She's got endorsements within the party. She's doing well in the polls. She's got lots of money. So this would have been a challenge to her candidacy. But now with just Bernie Sanders, she's got a lot of support in those future states, tough in New Hampshire, close in Iowa. But then if you run down the rest of the states in the Democratic contest, she's doing very, very well.
One thing about Joe Biden, as he thinks about what he's going to do, he is really obsessed and committed to finding a cure for cancer.
That's right. And if his son asked him to run for president and that was going to be the mission for the rest of his life, he has now put a new mission in front of him. And for a candidate, for a person who's been in politics in Washington since 1970, who's been committed to kind of his ascent, this might be a new crusade for him.
What about Iowa? Yeah, we're both asking the same question. Iowa, you know,
Ben Carson.
Well,
Donald Trump.
This is amazing because, of course, now Carson's on top. It means perhaps a conflict between the two of them. But also, Ted Cruz, very far behind. He's the one who thought he was going to come up and surprise everybody through Iowa. He's behind even Marco Rubio there. So Ben Carson's the headline, but also what happened to Ted Cruz in Iowa.
All right, John Dickerson, lots to talk about. Thank you so much.
Lauren.